Here is more proof that the NDP is a joke of a party and that Canada needs an election as soon as possible. We can't wait till 2025, guys. Longtime NDP MP Charlie Angus, known for being crazy and not too bright, has introduced legislation that could see people go to jail for 2 years for promoting fossil fuels. The legislation is supposed to tackle misleading advertising, but really what it does is it makes it illegal to put fossil fuels in a positive light or have any kind of positive spin on fossil fuels in advertising, specifically regarding the environment. The NDP, who, may I remind you, are holding Canada hostage with this shady backroom deal that they have with the Liberals, are essentially trying to make it so that you can't freely express yourself. Charlie Angus claims to be a champion of Indigenous people's rights, but he would actually rather see them go jobless than work in the oil industry. He definitely doesn't want Indigenous people to have pro-oil views. He wants to silence their votes, which is not a good look for a white politician to do. I think we can all agree that white politicians should not be silencing Indigenous voters. This bill is just more proof that the NDP are completely out of touch and have just completely lost their minds. Really, it's as simple as this. We need oil and gas. We need natural gas. We are not moving away from this anytime soon. Canadians across this huge and cold country rely on oil and gas to heat and feed themselves over the winter. We could be creating jobs and stimulating the economy using oil and gas made in Canada instead of relying on oil from dictators and from God knows where. This bill from Charlie Angus wants to criminalize the promotion of fossil fuels. This bill would put Canadians in jail for saying scientifically true things, like how burning natural gas is cleaner than burning coal. Charlie Angus, who nobody should take seriously, says this bill is pivotal in the fight against disinformation. If this law passes and you break the law, the act prescribes conviction and a fine of up to $500,000. Oil companies who violate the law will be punished with 2 years in jail or a fine of $1 million. The NDP is not a serious party, but they have serious power because of this weird deal that they made with the Liberals, which is totally not a coalition government that keeps the Liberals in power until October of 2025. Supposedly this bill is supposed to be to fight against propaganda, but meanwhile, the NDP props up a government that uses propaganda all the time, literally has so many news sites paid off on their payroll and gets constant good press. Who knows how this is going to play out, but Canadians, I would not be super optimistic right now because we know that Trudeau likes to come after your ability to express yourself anytime he gets the opportunity to. If you are Canadian and you cannot wait until 2025 for an election, then you need to go to electionnow.ca. If you go to this website, you can provide certain information and we will send an email on your behalf to a nearby NDP MP letting them know that you've had enough of this shady backroom deal and that it's time to kick Trudeau out of office. Remember, it's the NDP that is holding up an election by keeping the Liberals in power. If it walks like a coalition and quacks like a coalition, it's a coalition. They are in a coalition and it's unacceptable that all they do is criticize and criticize and criticize, but still do not allow Canadians to vote Trudeau out of office. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video as well. It's very important that you get the word out. This is a hugely important message because Canada cannot afford another year of Justin Trudeau. Let that be known. Thank you for watching.